I didn't think that I was going to be upset and crying in this Black Sabbath reaction. That was unexpected to me. Okay, so first of all, I feel like there's some research that I need to do on Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath. Because I feel like there's some. Oh my gosh, he's so old. Ozzy's so old now. It's crazy how old he is now. It's wild how time passes. Okay, so English rock band and the drummer is nope, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the guitarist. The drummer was also very incredible. By guitarist Tommy Iommi. He is a co-founder and pioneer heavy metal band Black Sabbath. He was ranked, so the guitarist was ranked number 13 on Rolling Stone's 2013 list of 250 greatest guitarists of all time. Yeah, I agree with that. Who's number one? Number one is Jimi Hendrix. Okay, that makes sense. I agree with this list. That wasn't what I was looking for. I got sidetracked. Sorry, I didn't know who the best guitarist of all time was. Oh, at age 17, the guitarist Tommy Iommi of the band Black Sabbath lost the tips of the middle and ring finger of his right hand, which is his fretboard hand since he's left-handed, in an industrial accident on his last day of work in a steel metal factory. He was told, "You'll never play again." It was just unbelievable. I sat in the hospital with my hand in this bag, and I thought, that's it, I'm finished. But eventually, I thought, I'm not going to accept that. There must be a way I can play. After the injury, Iommi's factory foreman played him a recording of famous jazz guitarist, which encouraged him to continue as a musician. Iommi later wrote, "My friend said, listen to this guy." And I went, no way. Listening to someone play the guitar is the last thing I want to do right now. And he kept insisting, and he ended up playing the record for me. I told him I thought it was really good. And he said, the guy's only playing with 2 fingers on his fretboard hand because of an injury he sustained in a terrible fire. I was totally knocked back by this revelation and was so impressed by what I had just heard that I suddenly became inspired and start trying to play again. Wow, I'm so affected by that. Oh man, that's so cool. I didn't think that I was going to be upset and crying in this Black Sabbath reaction. That was unexpected to me. I feel like the rock stars are like the people that like create great art. Like they overcome adversity. And I think if there's one thing that always gets me, it's people overcoming adversity. Says a kid who like couldn't read till they were in 5th grade. So like anytime I yeah. So I think that's really cool. Tommy Iommi, which I'm definitely not. I feel like Tommy Iommi. I don't think this is an L. I think I was deceived by a capital I. Iommi. Well, maybe it is Iommi. I don't know. I'm sorry if I said his name incorrectly. I was affected by his life story, okay? Like I said, I think the artists that affect us the most are people who have like clearly overcome adversity, because I think their point of view isn't as fragile as people who haven't. Like they understand deep sadness and mourning and grief and tragedy and hardships and poverty and all of those adjectives, synonyms. And so it just like deepens the art. It like deepens the creation. You're not just like creating stuff that's about something you just imagined. You're creating something that's based in something you've lived. And I think, yeah, which I think is like a fact about artists and stuff that I've honestly really resented when I was younger. Clearly, because people are like, well, you haven't experienced anything. And then I was like, I'm going to fuck up my life. You watch it. I'm going to experience shit. And I did. But yeah, I think that is very cool. Okay, let's look at some other Black Sabbath things. Early life. Following a breakup from their previous band Mythology, the guitarist and the drummer sought from a heavy blues rock band in Ashton. They enlisted the bassist and vocalist who had played together in a band called Rare Breed. Osbourne having placed an advertisement in a local music shop. Ozzy Zig needs gig. He has own PA. I love that. I love grassroots. I love starving artists. I love people creating it from nothing. That's so fucking cool. The new group was initially named the Polka Tolk Blues Band. The name taken either from a band of talcum powder or an Indian Pakistani clothing shop. The exact origin is confused. Okay. I'm reading off of Wikipedia, so it's not, we aren't dealing with the best of the best right here. In December, the guitarist left to join. But then he came back. Wow, drama. I bet you there was a lot of resentment about that. Where did Ozzy Osbourne come from? He rose to prominence during 1987 as the lead singer. He was the Prince of Darkness. I knew that. Famous member of Black Sabbath, providing lead vocals. Okay, early life. Was a non-observant Catholic who worked at a factory. His father worked night shifts as a tool maker at the General Electric Company. Osbourne has 3 older sisters and 2 younger brothers. Ooh, middle child syndrome. I see you, Ozzy Osbourne, and I understand you. The family lived in a small 2-bedroom home. Whoa. He gained the nickname Ozzy as a child. He dealt with dyslexia at school. Represent. Oh, wow. Are me and Ozzy Osbourne the same person? I wouldn't be surprised. I think I have little glasses. These were my Getty Lee glasses, but they make significantly more sense. I think he's not dead, but I might be like the early reincarnation of Ozzy Osbourne. Could be. Where was I? His accent has been described as hesitant Brummy at 11. Oh no, he had abuse at school. He claimed, oh man, that's sad. Bad things. I'm not putting that in this video. Left school at age 15 and was employed as a construction laborer and other things. He also was a slaughterhouse worker. Wild. At 17, Osbourne was convicted of robbing a clothing shop but was unable to pay the fine. His officer also refused to pay it in order to teach him a lesson, as people do, resulting in Osbourne spending 6 weeks in prison. He participated in school plays, theater kid. I might be Ozzy Osbourne. I can't say words today. I don't know what's happening to me. Upon hearing the first hit single of the Beatles at age 14, he became a fan of the band and credited their 1963 song She Loves You with inspiring him to become a musician. Wow. The Beatles made him realize that he was going to be a rock star the rest of his life. I love that. Wow. I definitely, so like I said in the initial video, which I don't know why you're watching this if you haven't watched that, but maybe you're not watching it because it's blocked. Could be why, but it's on my Patreon. But I do like this version better than the T-Pain version because it is the original. And you can definitely see I've listened to the T-Pain version over and over and over again, but you can definitely see him trying to emulate Ozzy Osbourne's cadence. And I really see that as like an artistic homage and like a nod. But he definitely like makes it his own in other ways. But what I really like about this hard rock, like punkish, you know, beginnings of these like gritty bands is like, it's really the beginning of a genre. And I love how there are no rules. And you know there are no rules, and how it's these people who do it because they love it, and you could just feel. And there's probably some substances involved, I imagine, at this point we're watching the video. I just am making an educated guess with that. But you can really see like such a passion and such a commitment to it. And I feel very similarly about the kind of art that I make, like such a commitment to it. And like especially when like I was saying, there's like a wall of amps. Like there's a structure of amplification behind them. Like their eardrums are shot, bro. Like all like, and it's like a sacrifice. And I don't think you necessarily have to do that to be a great artist, but like to see it, like it's like looking at like a woodworker's hands and stuff like that. Like it's just, it's very cool to see, like to see a people who are, you know, I would say laying down their life for the stuff that they think is really important. And like I said, I'm sure there are substances involved in this, just because of things. But I really love this song. I really like Black Sabbath. I wish I could do more reactions to them without them being blocked. I hope I haven't said that a gajillion times and then that's not true. Well, you know, I really hope the video doesn't get blocked. I really am hoping that. But I'm also being realistic. You know what I'm saying? But yes, every person in this band, like just the heartfelt like gusto and like put into it. I love it. It's great. I love it. I love it. Man, I need to like conserve some of my energy. I have rehearsal tonight and I'm gonna die. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this 2-part reaction. I think on these like really big bands where stuff like that's gonna happen, I'm just gonna do 2-parters because that's the vibe. That's what I'm feeling for 2025. That rhymed. Not intentional. But if you guys have any other recommendations for Black Sabbath or some other old school bands, please drop them down in the comments below. I would love to check them out, see more of their discography. I would love to see some stuff that's Ozzy singing more recently, because I know he still performs some. So that would be fascinating. Make my brain go, But if you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notification every single time I post new reaction videos. I post new reactions every single Friday and whenever the frack I want to on Wednesdays. You guys have a wonderful morning, noon, night, wherever it is that you are in the world. You are loved by me, and I'll see you later. My microphone tipped over. I'm sorry. Bye. But if you guys aren't already subscribed, please subscribe. Hello, and welcome to a video that will probably be blocked. It may not be blocked while you're watching it, but it will probably be blocked. I mean, it'll be blocked when you can't see it. So last time I did a Black Sabbath reaction, it was up for, I think, 4 days, and then it got taken down. So my expectation for this video is that it'll be up for a little while. And then it will be only on my Patreon, like my last Black Sabbath reaction. It's possible I'm wrong. It's possible I'm wrong. So like, I could be saying this and then you're actually like able to see it for like years to come, but I doubt it.
Good morning, John.
Oh,
there
shit.
are certain...
Wow. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hank. I didn't know we were going to automatically go into talking about cancer just after. That seemed really specific.